Alright, we got a customer here with a water problem of some sort. Let's go see if we can figure out what's going on with his system. So we do have new ductwork in this house. It's encapsulated, pretty nice. Dehumidifier right here. So let's go see what the water problem is. These trunk lines look pretty good. But for whatever reason, that all looks pretty good. Trying to get water. And it's definitely moist on the bottom. So let's open this thing up and see what we see.
I'd rather wrap myself in
Alright,
bubble.
we've got the cover off the coil. I'm looking inside, and what's missing? It's hard to see through that little crack, I guess. So we should not see the bottom of that drain pan. We should be looking at what we call a sliding board, the pan extender that sticks down in that pan and angles up at a 45-degree angle, or even sharper than that, maybe a 60-degree angle. And it catches the drops off the end of the plenum from blowing into the, off the end of the coil, catches the drops off the end of the coil from blowing into the plenum. And that's what's been happening. And that's why the bottom of this is saturated. And that's why there's a puddle of water there. And that's why I'm down here eating crap with the customer. Because you gotta watch your guys close. So let's put it back together and get it fixed. Okay, one thing the customer had us do additionally is add some ducting to the dehumidifier. It was put over here in a corner, I guess to be close to the drain and close to a receptacle, I don't know, but I would have put it, you know, more central up the line somewhere. But so what we did was we ran, you know, there's the filter, the intake, we ran supply ducting off of it and ran it. You can see it goes, that big long 10-inch flex goes all the way up to the other end and dumps out up there. And then this other one we ran over back to that corner, and you can see where it dumps out back there. That way it's kind of covering the whole area instead of just circulating over in this corner. And other than the placement of that, I feel like the encapsulation company did a pretty good job. He had this done by All Dry, and I guess I could certainly recommend them. But there's the sump pump and the little enclosure they use. I like it. I think they do pretty good work. I just would have put this thing a little more advantageous as far as the location goes, but you know, that's easy enough to fix. We ran this ducting on it and it should be good. So let's go up here and open our furnace back up and see that we got the splash guard in the coil correctly and everything, and we'll wrap this job up and call this customer happy. Another thing that happened, I sent my guys back here to pull this plenum off and put the splash guards, what we call it, in there, and we're going to look and be sure of that. But just to mainly just to make the homeowner happy. Another thing that happened at that time is they let this seal here get broken pretty bad, and you can see that puddle of water there. So we're going to fix that. Let's go ahead and kill the power to it so it doesn't fire up and make more water, but you can see right there that it's dripping water. So let's fix that and get some footage of the splash guard so the customer can see that that's taken care of. I got it off, but I got to get all this dried out. So we got to get all this dried out. And get a good clean seal on it. And we will maybe try to do something to get this water up. I think I've got my little shop vac with me. Got one of those little Milwaukee cordless shop vacs, and boy, that thing's handy for, you know, flushing drains and stuff. And little things. It doesn't hold a lot. Maybe a gallon of water, but it'll clean that little mess up. So okay, you see they did get the what we call a splash guard, pan extender, a lot of names for it. You can see that it's in there now. Had to pull some of the plenum loose to see it, but I just wanted to be sure. So we'll get this all buttoned back up, and customer should be happy. Okay, this is what Trane recommends, is a red RTV silicone high temp gasket maker, and we buy Permatex. It's just handy for me to order from the place I get it from. And so what I do is I get as much of it as possible in here in a nice, you know, smooth fashion without clogging it up. And I've just never found a better way than my finger for a lot of it, especially for this top part. I just never have found a better way. I would absolutely be open. I mean, you know, I usually wear the latex gloves. I just forgot them coming under here today. It's Saturday and I'm trying to get a couple things done and get them over with as quick as possible. So I just didn't think as straight as I should have. And I didn't bring the gloves under here with me. I usually try to get it off my finger pretty quick. Okay, and then when we get this in here, then I will take, you know, and run another bead around the outside, and of course try to smooth it out with my finger as well. And there again, there's no good way to get up inside of some of it. So you end up just using your finger totally, or at least I do. But that kind of gives it a double safe. You know, we probably sealed it from inside when we slid that pipe into a big bed of it. But better safe than sorry, as they say. So that should be 100% for us, especially when it hardens. I mean, it doesn't harden all the way, it just kind of dries, but I think we're good to go with that at this point. So I'm going to edit out some of that footage and let the homeowner see that the splash guard is up inside of the plenum at this point. I hate that we left that out of there. It's definitely important. On a horizontal application, it is very important. So I'm going to let the homeowner see that, and I'm going to go get something and try to get this water out of here. And I'm going to put a little bit more tape right here where I cut into it. So this should take care of all this, and I got about 2 more to go check on today. Hopefully have a short day. Thanks for watching.